Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you. Don't let anyone rob your imaginations, your creativity, or your curiosity. It's your place in the world and it's your life. Go on and do all you can do within and make the life as you want to live. These are the famous words of the first African woman astronaut in space, Mae Jemison. A very glad good afternoon to all the gatherings present here. It's me, Jissa Varghese. It's a wonderful afternoon for the entire IEEE AEC since our long-term dream comes to its reality today. We are very fortunate to start our IEEE Women in Engineering in our campus too. IEEE Women in Engineering is one of the largest international professional organizations dedicated in promoting women engineers, scientists, inspiring girls all around the world to follow their academic interest to a career in engineering. With immense pleasure, let me welcome Aryananda for welcoming the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. IEEE Women in Engineering
is one of the largest international and professional organizations dedicated to promoting women engineers to follow their academic interests to their dream careers in engineering. Today, Women in Engineering, chapter of IEEE student branch of College of Engineering Aranmula, is happy to be a part of this initiative. To begin with, I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Mrs. Sharada Jaikrishnan, IEEE Chair, Kerala Section. She has been playing a strong role in leadership of Kerala Section. I welcome you, ma'am, to this inaugural ceremony. Moving on, I welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Meenakshi K., Women in Engineering Chair, IEEE Kerala Section. It's my pleasure to welcome you, ma'am, to this inaugural ceremony.
Thank you.
Next, it's my pleasure to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Sajeev Sir, to this inaugural ceremony, even in his absence. Next, I would like to welcome our backbone of our branch, our dear Soumya Miss, branch councillor, to this inaugural ceremony. Last but not the least, I welcome each and everyone to this meeting for their time and continuous support. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Arya. Next, I cordially invite our student branch counselor, Soumya ma'am, for the presidential address.
Okay, thank you, Disa. I hope I am audible.
Yeah, Miss, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, so good afternoon to one and all. Respected Principal Dr. Sajeevi, he is supposed to be here with us today, but due to some personal emergency, he will be joining us shortly. And our respected chief guest, Mrs. Sharada Jaikrishnan, IEEE Kerala Section Chair. Our guest of honor, Meenakshi K, Dr. Meenakshi K, WIE IEEE Chair, Kerala Section, and my dear colleagues and students. Once again, welcome you all to the ceremony. As Arinanda correctly said, we all know WIE, Women in Engineering. Women in Engineering is one of the largest professional organization, largest professional international organization. It is dedicated to promoting women scientists and engineers. It envisions a vibrant community of IEEE women and men to innovate for the benefit of our humanity. Our college, College of Engineering Aranmula, we started our journey. We started our student branch in 2020. And we are able to conduct a number of programs, a handful of programs like technical talks, webinars, technical series, technical WIE chapter, Women in Engineering chapter. And I hope it will lay a foundation stone for many more wonderful upcoming memories. Wishing you all the very best. Also, I would like to extend a note of thank you to our chief guest, Mrs. Sharada Jaikrishnan and Dr. Meenakshi K, for accepting our invitation and be a part of it. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Here, we are truly fortunate to have Mrs. Sharada ma'am, IEEE Chair of Kerala Session with us. On behalf of the entire IEEE AEC family, I humbly request you, ma'am, for the inaugural ceremony.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So, respected principal, I could see him. I think he has joined the ceremony. Soumya, has he joined the ceremony?
Yes, he has joined and he's on the way to somewhere else. So he will be joining us shortly. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. First of all, thank you, Soumya, for inviting me to be part of this inaugural event, Dr. Sajeev, Dr. Meenakshi, and Megha. Warm good evening to all the students part of this student branch, Aranmula. So if it had not been for the pandemic, I would have really loved to be at your college to interact directly with you all. Unfortunately, I mean, for the past 2 years at least, I've been all doing virtual events. But in any case, this is indeed a great opportunity to connect and also meet everyone. I'm sure with your student branch functioning well, you must have already been engaged in activities and also known about what we is currently. When we look at the woman community as such, in general, what we have observed is be it, not only students, but young women and many a times older women also, it is a level of confidence that you need to gain that is sometimes lacking. And the way we express ourselves, and at times the capability to take risks. This is something that is mostly keeping us different from the other genders in general. Uh, so why do we say this is required, and what is it that makes we such a good community to be part of? I'll just mention one of my experience, and then probably it will be much more easier for you to understand. So I've had my graduation in engineering from Trivandrum Engineering College way back in '91, and then I've been working in Bangalore, Delhi, and then I came back to Trivandrum. I joined my organization which is into medical devices, and I was into managerial positions. When I thought, okay, let me do a slight expansion of management capabilities, and I thought of joining XLRI for a postgraduate certification program. So, in general, if you look at the people that I have met, I thought, okay, I am much better a leader. So, I thought I would be, I would be generally within my peers, I thought I was a leader. So I went to XLRI. There was an on-campus program for 15 days, which we all really enjoyed. And then I realized something. I don't know if somebody had already heard this. Please bear with the repetition. But I think this is really, really. This anecdote will really resonate with many of you and help you also to understand. So I was almost nearing 35 that time, and then I reached the campus. I'm part of the class, and then there was a question related to sales management, which in my work I knew what was the answer, okay, what the professor was asking, and I knew what was the reply. But in that class of 50, I couldn't raise my hand. This was kind of a revelation to me. Come on. When I was thinking, okay, I had an engineering degree, I had worked in different parts, at least in India, some part, and that too in Delhi, it was in a manufacturing concern. So I had to grab some Hindi too. And I was thinking myself, yeah, I will never be pulled back. But then I realized if I was like this, what would be the stance for many of the girls that are in Kerala? So generally in Kerala, just out of college, I could realize. I think he had just started working and then he joined. He jumped up and answered something which was actually not correct, and the professor immediately said, "No, no, no, no. This is." While I knew the answer, I never opened up my mouth. So I'm not saying because it is something different. I'm only trying to say that even at the age of 35, I was feeling like pulled back because of the doubt that can I speak out here? will it be the right answer? That is something that always pulls back girls in general. WIE is a great platform to come out of such any pullback you feel. So that's where I would say that you have to have both your fundamentals clear and also improve your confidence in terms of what you really want to do and be sure about what you're speaking out. Now, there are two sides to this. You can always brag and blab without having the fundamentals. That wouldn't reach you anywhere. It will only give you a surface level. Maybe first 2 years in an organization, you're going to be okay. Beyond that, no. You will be, people will understand. So you have to first have your fundamentals. So that's why you're lucky enough to be part of a good college, good engineering college with such good faculty members who are willing to expand your horizon, not only in your curriculum, but also with other options like providing a platform of IEEE and also WIE. So what's the beauty of IEEE and WIE? It is that you can also sharpen your technical skills, at the same time improve your other skills like your leadership skills or your teamwork, to be part of a team, your project management. When you do an event, it's almost like going through a small project, how you envisage it, how you actually go through each other, including, finance management. Girls learn finance management when you actually do a program. You need to you need to be aware of how you do publicity. Okay, you need to be aware how to approach a person, how to invite a person, so everything. It's a kind of a holistic thing that you're going to. Your personality will be totally developed when you are part of such programs. So please utilize this opportunity to the fullest. There is a plethora of opportunity. You can look at website, look at your peers. You have Dr. Meenakshi here, you have Soumya here to support you, and the section will always be with you to support. I'm very, very glad that you have taken a very beautiful step. As of now, Kerala section is the largest in the world. So correct time, we are within the 350 sections. We are holding #1 position in terms of our membership, more than 10,000 members, and majority being students. A big thank you to all of you. And Dr. Meenakshi can be proud because WIE is the largest in the total count of members. Almost, I think 45% is WIE members. So all the very best to all of you. And I'm very glad to announce the IEEE WIE AG of AEC inaugurated today. Thank you very much. And Soumya, I'm in the middle of an audit in my office, so I may leave. Please do bear with me. I'll try to be part of the program, but I may leave suddenly if required. Okay. So
Okay,
all the
no
very
problem.
best,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the very best, everyone. And please reach out if you need any help. Soumya knows my mail ID number. Anything you need, please reach out. We are all part of a big, huge community, and I'm really glad about it. Sometime we'll meet. Okay. And thank you, Dr. Sajeev, for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Here we have with us Dr. Meenakshi, ma'am, one of our chief guests as well as Women in Engineering Chair of IEEE Kerala session. With immense pleasure and love, let me welcome you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom.
Thank you, Jissa. Hope I am audible.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah. So, a respected principal, Dr. Sajeev, the chief guest of our day, our own Sharda ma'am, the student branch counselor of this newly installed WIE affinity group, Ms. Soumya, the student representative Meka, and my dear friend, student friends. A very good evening to all of you. So at the outset, let me congratulate the College of Engineering Aranmula for setting up this WIE Affinity Group student branch. Actually, as per our records, this is the 73rd WIE in the Kerala section, and the second one being started this year. The previous one was in Amal Jyoti College of Engineering, Kanirapalli. So as Sharada ma'am has said in her inaugural address, this opens up a platform for the student volunteers to showcase their talents, to learn, to improve their personalities, how they can shed their inhibitions and come forward, so that that basically grows up their personality in every respect. That is, in the future, for building their career also, it will be helpful. So that is on one side. And the WIE group of Kerala section is actually, as ma'am pointed out, it is having the highest total count of members. We have 5,200 plus members in the Kerala section, and out of which 5,100 are student volunteers. So according to the new WIE policy, they are going in for inclusion and diversity among the members. So we need not restrict the members as on a gender basis. We are looking forward for more members coming to come and join to the WIE, irrespective of the gender restrictions. So I think with these policies taken up by the WIE organization, our WIE Affinity Group will now henceforth will grow in a larger manner, both in the section wise as well as in the global wise. Now, just taking through a glimpse of what is happening in the WIE Kerala section. So I have taken up charge in 2021, but before that itself, WIE takes a position in the global scenario. The WIE Kerala section, the whole, it has won a lot of laurels. The volunteers have won a lot of laurels that has raised the position of, or that has increased the visibility of the affinity group. So I just would try to give you an insight of what is happening currently in our WIE. So in the out of the 73 student branches we have, actually we could identify around 56 branches who are very actively participating in events. And in the current event that was concluded during May, we had all the 56 student branches grouped into clusters and organizing around 60 events, which included various varieties of programs, that is entrepreneurial development programs, coding contests, technical webinars, quiz competitions, cyber talks. So all were part of this. So this is the variety of programs that the students come forward with. So this is the, you can imagine the amount of various opportunities this is going to give you. Now with the pandemic, the new normal, we are going online on all activities. So otherwise, even for this session, we would have met personally. We would be there in your college meeting each other. So unfortunately, so because of this online new normal, we have seen a tremendous increase in the number of events that is being organized by any organization. So it is the same with our WIE also. But to ascertain the involvement of the participants and the benefit, we are now focusing on some outcome-based events. So every event we are organizing, we are not just holding a single event and leaving it as such. Instead of that, most of the events which we are carrying out now, they are all they are all visioned with a purpose. That is, see, for to name, currently we are having a project Cyber Suraksha, which is a train the trainers sort of program where your people are selected, volunteers are selected and given, selected volunteers are given training, and they will take it forward to the society. So we are actually now focusing on these type of programs so that we can keep a track of the quality of the training, as well as we can ensure that it is going to the right way as we organizers envisage it. So that is one, this project Cyber Suraksha. Similarly, we have another one in women in trading and another one in the pipeline that is for people, women entrepreneurs, that is students who have a desire for this particular area. We are planning to have a program which starts from the basic level and go up to the establishment. So through this program, we will engage the student volunteers with the stalwarts in that particular field, so that you get an opportunity to interact with them, and you also grow in one way, achieving your vision, or achieving your mission rather. So this is the current type of events which we are setting forward. And with this insight, let me congratulate once. So this is a platform where you can showcase your talents, at the same time nourish yourself with the latest technology. Now, at this point, I want to mention one more thing, that is regarding WIE currently, who bagged the MGA 2021 WIE Student Branch Affinity Group of the Year Award that was won by the Student Branch Affinity Group of the Kerala section, which is the maize student branch. So these type of events, actually, it's a motivation for these new VSBs. So I think with these few words, I wish the VSB of the Aranmula to flourish in their journey and to come up with laurels, and let all the students have a very good opening through this student branch. I thank the management for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this particular program. So once again, wishing you all the very best. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, I cordially welcome our principal, Dr. Sajeevi Sir, for the felicitations.
Respected Chief Guest, Mrs. Sharada Jayakrishnan, respected guest, Dr. Meenakshi, President of the program, Soumya, other HODs present, including Deepak, invited guests, parents, and my dear students. I am very happy that we are able to conduct this IEEE program. You know, it is about 15 or 16 months when we left the college due to COVID. Still, the conditions are not normal. When we are normal and back in the college, we will have regular program in the college. And I am happy that even during this COVID time, you are able to organize this program. My best wishes for the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Here I would like to welcome Megha for delivering the word of gratitude.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Megha, you're audible.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Sharada Jayakrishnan, respected guest of honor, Dr. Meenakshi K, our respected principal, Dr. Sajeev Sir, our counselor, Mrs. Soumya KJ, and our executive members and the most valued invited guests. Good evening, one and all. Myself, Megha, and it's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks in this occasion. On behalf of Women in Engineering and the entire crew of IEEE College of Engineering, Aramula, on my own behalf, I would like to extend a hearty vote of thanks to our respected chief guest, Mrs. Sharada ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I
Thank
must
you.
mention a deep sense of appreciation and gratitude towards Mrs. Meenakshi ma'am, whose presence has made the day really delightful. Thank you, ma'am. And we
Thank you.
also would like to acknowledge our gratitude towards respected Principal Dr. Sajeev sir, who has spent his valuable time with us. Thank you, sir. Next, a very big thank you for the strong woman who had led us all this path to make this dream come true. Thank you, Soumya Miss. Last but not the least, I would like to extend my thanks to Arinanda and Jisa Vogis, our dearest executive committee, the invited guests, and to each one of you who had directly or indirectly helped us to make this dream come a reality. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Megha. And now our official inaugural ceremony has come to an end. And you may be, we request you to switch on your cameras to take a small click. So we express our sincere gratitude to all you all for spending your most valuable time with us. Thank you all, and you are all are requested to leave the meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.